Hey Flash, you ready to get no sleep during DC FanDome? The one-day event where you get no sleep for 24 hours because of new reveals and releases? Oh boy. What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news, and yeah, we got a lot to dive into because today we're talking all about DC FanDome, the 24-hour online event strictly for fans. Anyone can attend. It's going to be so much fun. At least it sounds like it. It can go both ways, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, if it's your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I talk about movies and TV just like this. So if you want to see even more news, if you want to see reviews and reactions, go ahead and hit the big red button below and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tap on that bell as well, because it does a ton to just keep you up to date with anything new that I drop. Also, smash that like button and go ahead and get loud in the comments below. Do you want to see more news videos just like this, guys? And what do you think about DC FanDome? Not gonna lie, y'all, that guest list looks crazy. Alrighty guys, so let's waste no more time and get right into the news. So yes, DC FanDome revealed their guest list today in a short video on Twitter, and I pulled up some awesome information from their website as well. But let's get started with the guest list itself. Okay, I'm pulling some important names that I was able to catch, some that I missed, so if you have anything you want to talk about, go ahead and throw it in the comments below and we'll discuss it together. Okay, starting at the top with Andy Muschietti and Ezra Miller. They're involved with the Flash solo project. I mean, Andy did a great job with It Chapter 1 and 2, and I'm excited to see what he does with the Flash solo movie that they've been teasing for the better part of like, what, 2 or 3 years now? My goodness. And Ezra Miller, it's going to be interesting to see him in this, I guess, virtual event following a lot of bad press at the beginning of quarantine, and yeah, I'll know what I'm talking about. You should just go Google it for yourself. But I'm expecting some news regarding new casting, and I think we might get a production still or some concept art. I don't think we get a teaser, guys. It's just too early for this. I believe that Andy Muschietti's been writing this script over and over again during this lockdown, but I don't really expect a teaser here. So let's move on to the Wonder Woman 1984 cast. From what I saw, we're getting Gal Gadot, Kristen Wiig, Chris Pine, and Patty Jenkins. Such a great director, man. She did such a good job with Wonder Woman. I can't wait to see what they bring to the table for Wonder Woman 1984. And DC and Warner Brothers, y'all, they are sticking to their guns. They're saying we'll see you in theaters this fall. So I'm excited to see whether the date stays the same, and I think we'll get a full-fledged new trailer for this film. I think on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, they put out some teaser clips of Kristen Wiig and Gal Gadot in the film, so I'm excited to see what happens. Next on my list is Damon Lindelof, creator of the HBO Watchmen series, arguably one of the best shows I've seen in the past decade. It's a great limited series. He's been on record saying that season 1, it's over, one and done, we ain't doing no more, but he's here. I don't know why. Maybe he's just discussing the success of HBO's Watchmen, or he's teasing a season 2. Let's see what happens, because he's been adamant about no more Watchmen. But if Watchmen gets another season, I think this would be the place to announce at least the pre-production phases for that. So let's get into the next guest. Oh boy, he's high profile. He's the man with the plan, The Rock. Dwayne Johnson himself will be at this event. I'm going to be there for his panel. I cannot wait for it. He was teasing on Twitter today some Black Adam stuff, and listen, he has been working out like a pro and has always been saying, like, I'm getting ready for Black Adam, so I'm really excited for it. I think we'll get a teaser. Now, not footage, but I'm thinking maybe we get like a title card and like a voiceover track that they might have already recorded for a certain scene. I don't know, but I'm expecting something to hype us up even more. Could be a production still. I'm not even necessarily sure how much filming they've done on this movie, if they've done any at all. So guys, keep me up to date. Let me know in the comments if they've done any work on this movie up to this point. Now, these are two names I did not expect to see at all. Dean Norris and Giancarlo Esposito, both Breaking Bad veterans. I mean, I don't know why they'd be here unless they'd be involved in a new DC project. That would be really dope. I know Giancarlo is actually doing Far Cry, the new Far Cry at least. He's the antagonist there. I wonder if they pull them in for a live action project or an animated series. I don't know, guys, but I'm excited. And then here's a controversial guess. I'm actually really surprised they brought him in, because this is touted as a fan first experience. And DC fans do not like Jeff Johns. Yeah, he's not a very highly coveted member of the DC fandom. Let's put it that way. He was blasted by Ray Fisher and the fans recently all over again for his involvement in the theatrical cut of Justice League. Let me be honest with you guys. I mean, it's well-deserved criticism, but fans are really upset at this guy, so I'm surprised they're bringing him in, and I don't know what he can talk about. Maybe he can shed some light. Is he here to atone for his sins? Who knows? Then there's our boy Grant Gustin. Oh man, I love that guy. He's so great as the Flash in the CW show, so I'm excited to see what they'll announce for future seasons. I'm sure they're going to do that. They're going to talk about it. It's gonna be just fine. I need to get back into that show though. Then there's Henry Winkler. Just because it's Henry Winkler, I guess. I don't know. And DC FanDome was bringing in the entire cast of the Suicide Squad. Director James Gunn confirmed that on his Twitter, and the guest list is full of a ton of them. Jay Courtney, John Cena. I mean, I'm excited to see exactly what they'll show here. Now, I think they'll bring a trailer to the table. A lot of you, the real friends, said a teaser or even a snippet of a scene. I think we're going to get a trailer only because this is the time to finally put their foot into the ground and say, we're different. We're not the Suicide Squad film that you saw with David Ayer. We're not that movie. We're entirely different. So I'm excited to see what happens. Margot Robbie's going to be there too. Super big fan of hers. So this is the time for them to really put their foot in the ground, like I just said, and separate themselves from that monstrosity. All right, let's move on to Jason Alexander, because he's a part of the Harley Quinn TV series. I just picked this name out because, you know, Seinfeld and stuff. Boss Logic is gonna be there. The dude is dope. Guys, you know his work on IG. I'm sure he'll drop some exclusive posters and some concept art. It's gonna be nice. This is a big one, guys. This is probably the biggest one for me, at least. Matt Reeves is gonna be joining DC FanDome. I'm thinking, and hear me out here, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm thinking we get a teaser for the Batman. This movie was originally slated to come out this year. It, of course, got delayed till October of 2021. But they got some footage in the bag. Guys, they got some stuff to show. We saw some of those leaked behind the scenes footage. I reported on it here at the channel. But Matt Reeves is bringing something. Oh, I'm telling you, he's going to spend the entire panel talking, and at the end he's going to say, just one more thing. And we're going to get that teaser trailer, and I'm excited for it. Then we got some of the cast of Shazam. I'm sure they're going to talk about the sequel, which I'm really excited for. Shazam pleasantly surprised me, guys. It was so fun. You got Megan Good. Oh, she's great in that film. Mark Strong. I'm surprised. I mean, not entirely. I figured he wasn't going to return for the sequel, but it's possible. And then Zachary Levi. Yeah, that guy's great. He is Shazam, the most perfect casting choice for that role. And then we're moving on to Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer? The Val Kilmer. Huh. You know, I remember these rumors I was reading about, you know, them possibly casting Keaton. And if they bring in Val Kilmer, I mean, there's multiple Batmans. Got Robert Pat. What could they do there, guys? And then it ends with and many more. Now, you didn't hear me say Jason Momoa, right? You didn't hear me say Ben Affleck or even Henry Cavill, for goodness sake. But I think they're going to be there. And they're going to leave some surprises. Guys, let me tell you, this was not the time to reveal all their cards, but they revealed enough to get me extremely excited, and I'm sure many of you excited as well, so don't lose hope, all right? And we know, according to Zack Snyder during his Justice Con panel, he revealed that he's going to be present here at DC FanDome with new footage from his cut of the Justice League. Whew. Zack Snyder's Justice League, baby. I want more info, and he said he would give it. I want a full 4-hour movie, all right? I don't want these episodes, okay? I mean, you guys let me know in the comments below if you want episodes or just a full-fledged movie, all right? I need the full thing. I want to sit down. I want to take it in. I don't want it to sit, wait 2 weeks, sit, wait another 2 weeks. You know, I want to be able to get it all at one time, but I'm sure he'll clear that up here at DC FanDome. And I'm not forgetting the gaming side of this. You guys, I am very much in tune with what's been going on with WB Games and Rocksteady Studios because everyone's been speculating, is it going to be another Batman title or are we going to get something fresh? Well, we're getting something set in the DC universe, of course, but it's going to be the Suicide Squad. According to Rocksteady Studios, they tweeted out and it's official. The Suicide Squad is their next video game title. I had a friend tell me that they've teased this already with one of the Batman games. Don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, it makes a lot of sense. I'm excited. It looked like Superman on the poster, and there was like a crosshair on Superman. guys. I don't know what to expect, but I'm playing it. Now we're gonna get into what DC FanDome really is. You guys, if you don't know, if you're a casual observer, there's a lot of info you missed out when it comes to DC FanDome. Like I said, August 22nd, a 24-hour event on DCFanDome.com. But there's more than just that. It's more than just logging into a Zoom call, guys. There's literally 6 different places you can be in, starting with the Hall of Heroes right at the center. I'm guessing that's your focal point. It is the entrance to San Diego Comic-Con, basically, and you have so many different directions to go in. One of them being Watchverse, which is just a hub for panels and exclusive screenings to never before seen footage. That's where we get a lot of the trailers. That's where we get the teasers and even some first looks at DC titles that we just don't know anything about. Then you have Funverse, which is just gathering cool shareables. You know, it's something. And then there's Uverse, which is not related to AT&T. That's a dad joke. Uverse is a center where, you know, you can get user-generated content, and there's going to be a lot of cosplayers. Sure, I'm imagining there's going to be a contest of some sort. It's going to be pretty cool. Then there's Kidsverse. It's for the kids. And lastly, Insiderverse, which is all about what goes into making a DC comic. I believe Jim Lee's going to be there. So there's something for everybody. For the ones who just care about the theatrical experience, to the comics, to the video games, and even something for the kids. So I think DC FanDome overall is going to be a large experiment. If this goes well, you can believe that there's going to be some competition for convention season in 2021, and DC is going to be right there, right alongside Warner Brothers, and they're going to do DC FanDome 2021. I'm not even kidding you guys. This could just be the wave that sets something forward for those of us who can't attend these big conventions. It would be just so great to see that. And if you're wondering how I'm going to cover this event, because like I just joked about in the beginning, 24 hours is a long time, but I'm going to do my absolute best to just go ahead and give you the news, the reactions, and all of my thoughts that you deserve. All the real friends, thank you for sticking with me, and hopefully you will on August 22nd as well. So if you want all of that, go ahead and make sure you're subscribed to the channel below and tap on that bell as well so you don't miss out on anything. Go ahead and smash that like button because it does a lot to help this video. And comment down below and let me know, what in the world are you anticipating from DC FanDome? Are you excited for it, or do you think maybe, just maybe, there's way too much into one event? Alrighty, you guys, well, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm gonna hibernate right now. So is that guy. He was trash talking me earlier. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you at the next screening.